Hey, what's going on everybody? Paul Tech here, and welcome to my unboxing and hands-on of the Samsung Galaxy A71 5G. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, and I know some of you probably owned this device for several months now, but I never picked it up when the A71 was first launched. But there are some sweet deals going on with this device right now. Whether you're on T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, there's some good savings going on right now. Even unlocked on Amazon, pre-owned, you can find some good deals. Links to A71 5G in the description below of this video. It is an affiliate link, so if you're interested, definitely check out that link. It will help out the channel. This is the box the A71 5G does come in. And again, I'm super excited to finally bring this device to the channel. I mean, I wanted this device ever since it was first launched, but I'll be completely honest with you, it was just out of my price league. I just couldn't pay that $500 to $600 of the full retail price when it was first launched. But you know, if you're patient and you wait a little while, you can get these devices later down the road at a much affordable price and take advantage of these good deals and offers they got going on. But let's go ahead and open up the box here. I'm going ahead and share with you all the contents that are included, just in case you've never seen an A71 5G unboxing before. But as you can see, you are going to get this super fast charging brick here. Now this is capable of 25-watt charging. The A71 5G, it is coming in with a 4,500 milliamp hour non-removable battery, and as you can see, this is the Type-C charging brick, and you have the Type-C to Type-C data cable. So this is actually pretty cool. I mean, the last major Samsung device I had was the S10 Plus, and it didn't have the Type-C to Type-C, so I'm definitely interested in seeing how this 25-watt charger will charge the A71 5G. And then you get your SIM removal tool there to get access to the tray to input a micro SD card and your SIM card and to the device itself here. So with the A71 5G, I went with the Prism Cube Black color. And let me go ahead and remove the protective film that you got on this. I'm going to go ahead and get that off real quick. Then I'll give you a little tour around this device. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the device here. And as you can see, you got this kind of rainbow effect that happens depending on how you shift your A71 5G. So it looks pretty cool there. It definitely looks premium. I mean, to the untrained eye, you would probably think this is a glass back panel, but it is made out of plastic. You got Samsung branding to the bottom there. Overall, it does look very nice. I mean, since this is plastic and Samsung had to cut corners, there is no wireless charging on this device, and there's no official IP certification, so just kind of keep that in mind. And taking a look at the camera setup there, so you got a lot going on there. You got your depth sensor camera up on top, which is 5 megapixels. To the center, that's your main 64 megapixel camera. To the bottom, it's going to be a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then you get a 5 megapixel macro camera right beneath the flash there. Definitely got a lot going on with these cameras here, which I'll take a closer look in this video. And you got a curved back. Now take a look at the bottom there. This has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and I'm so glad the A71 5G comes with a headphone jack. I really love that feature. You got Type-C charging on this and a single down-firing speaker, so no dual speakers. Keep that in mind with this device. And then as you can see how everything's looking to the left-hand side of the device there. Volume rockers power button will be on the right side. Take a look up on top. You're going to have your tray there, which is going to be housing your SIM card. You can also input a micro SD card up to 1 terabyte to expand the storage if necessary. Now let's go ahead and talk about this display here. I had to just skip through that whole setup process. I want to share this display with you guys. 6.7-inch Infinity O display. This is a beautiful looking display. It's a Super AMOLED panel. You got very slim bezels on this device, and take a look at that punch hole front facing camera there. I mean, it looks really good in my opinion. I mean, just overall, this is a really nice panel. I've been watching a couple videos on this display here. 20:9 aspect ratio. It's a flat display, so it's not curved, and it just looks really good with that AMOLED. You got those nice inky blacks. It's very vivid, nice color reproduction. I mean, just everything just kind of pops at you with this display here. Great viewing angles, as you can see there. I mean, it's a Samsung panel, so you know it's going to be a good display if it's coming from Samsung. It is 1080p resolution, which is not a deal breaker because it's a nice 1080p panel, and you can watch HDR videos at 60 frames per second. So I'm really liking this panel here. Now you're also going to get an always on display, and that's a feature that I really appreciate, and I just love having. I just love being able to just look at the lock screen and see the time, the date, as well as notifications. Now go ahead and take a look at how cool this live wallpaper is. This is cool. I really love this live wallpaper. I just wanted to share that with you. You're also going to get an in-display fingerprint sensor here. So I went ahead and set it up, and I had a couple false reads. As you can see there, that's another one. So I might have to go ahead and register like my thumbprint twice just for accuracy. But for the most part, I mean, it seems to be working pretty good. And yeah, it seems like, you know, it's going to be a nice in-display fingerprint sensor. And this is also rocking under the hood the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G. You also get 6 gigabytes of RAM, which is a good amount. This also has Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, dual band Wi-Fi, and sub 6 gigahertz for that 5G. So you got a lot packed in underneath here, a lot of features which I can't even go through all of them. This video will just be way too long. When it comes to internal storage, you're going to get 128 gigabytes of internal storage, and you get expandable storage, like I mentioned, up to 1 terabyte. That expandable storage, I mean, I have an iPhone XR, and I've already maxed out the 64 gigs of storage on that, so I'm glad to be going to a device with 128. I appreciate that so much. So as you can see here, you got One UI on board and Android 10. Now, rumor has it this is scheduled for 3 years of OS upgrades. So we'll just wait and see, you know, how, you know, when we get those upgrades. Hopefully they won't take too long. And taking it over to the camera now. So I just want to share with you, you know, the camera interface here, the layout, and some of the options that you have available. Now, I love the fact that this has so many different options. Like, for instance, you got that super wide angle mode that you can capture so much into the photograph, as well as you can video record in this wide angle mode. You also got the macro shot available. And when it comes to video recording, you're gonna be able to record at 4K 30 frames per second. You can also record at 1080p 60 frames per second. So I kind of wish this would have had 4K at 60. That's what I typically record. I'm recording this video at 4K 60 frames per second, but not a deal breaker. And as you can see, some of the different other options you have available, like you got that portrait mode on the front and rear facing camera. So I'm going to take some photo samples here. Shutter speed seems to be, you know, working really well there. You got HDR on this, and I'm going to go ahead and take some sample photos, but I'll make a dedicated camera video in the future. But here are some sample photos shot on the A71 5G. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed those sample photos. I think they all came out looking pretty nice there. Now, I was listening to some of this audio on this unboxing video, and I noticed my microphone must be going out. I'm hearing a lot of static, but unfortunately, I don't got the time to shoot this video all over again. So I do apologize for any static you're hearing with the microphone, the audio. Now, this back panel here, it's a nice looking back panel, but let me just let you know that it picks up fingerprints like crazy. As you can see, all the fingerprints, I mean, I wipe it down and then just the fingerprints just appear on this. So you're definitely going to want to pick up a case if you decide to get the A71 5G. If you got any recommendations for cases, let me know, because I will be making case videos on this device very soon. That's pretty much it for this first impressions video. I really like the A71 5G. I'm happy with the purchase. Let me know what your thoughts are on this device. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. This is Paul Tech, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.